Alright, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. Last time we reunited Thaniel and Oliver, and we also cleared out this Mason's Guild place. Now we are going to be heading to the Mausoleum. Once we get out of here, of course. Alright, this is a very lazy fast travel, but I'm going to do it anyway. Just because this area is a bit labyrinthine in design. It's a little bit tricky to remember how to get through it. Yeah, before I go in, just going to double check the map. Yeah, we do have the Brewer's alchemical stash, but I'm not really much of an alchemist. We have a little bit of undiscovered territory here. I guess we could actually explore that first. Yeah, let's do that before we go. Who knows what we'll find in the shadows here. Well, I know because I've played through this game multiple times before, but I digress.
Victim of a house cat, I take it?
Nope. Victim of the shadow curse, I imagine.
What to do?
We all failed a perception check there. Aha. Good thing I noticed that. Okay, well that's one of them dead. That's good.
They're dying for me. All of them.
Jeez, Rav, calm down. Yeah, let's just move you because these guys explode.
Forever, pal.
Oh, you don't really have a lot of rage charges left. Can you throw these guys? You can. Good. Because they explode. Oh, that never gets old. Right, a few more guys there. Yeah, throw your lightning jabber at this guy, please. And we're not going to rage yet, in case we do not need it. Okay, Lae'zel. Do me a favor. Throw this for me, please. Yeah, right there I think is good. Oh. That actually destroyed the barrel and just scattered the smoke powder. Oh well. I was hoping to blow them up. I guess we're just going to have to set fire to them. Oh, that does still blow up, at least a little bit. Okay, yeah, now you are out of actions. These are Shadow Curse fines. Hopefully you'll be okay. You can't quite push them off the cliff. Very well, I guess. Shove it away. In order to preserve hit points, I'm going to be trying to throw the needle blights off the cliff. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should have given you the bonus, because now can you even move? I do not know. Well, you over there are a bit of a pain. Let's see here. Can you guys be turned? No, you're not considered undead. You're a blight. Okay, then. 50% chance to shove. I think that's good. Let's just use a first level guiding bolt. That didn't quite kill.
Time to push my luck again.
Okay, Rav. Try to finish that one off. Hopefully it won't hit Lae'zel. And then maybe you will be able to finish this one off. Yep. Cool.
Onward.
Okay, Karlach. Oh, oh, there we go. Wonderful. Okay, so there's one more needle blight over here, and you can reach it. Ah, you failed. Oh well. Lae'zel. Whoops, not that. We don't want to help it. Target is blocked. Path is interrupted too far. Come on. I know you want to be able to make this throw. Let's try this then. I wish I could Misty Step while holding on to this guy. That'd be really cool. Oh, oh, oh. I had a trajectory for a moment. Okay, yeah, that's not gonna work. I think I will just do... Pushing attack would knock it towards Shadowheart. Well, let's hope this just doesn't kill. Maybe I turn off Great Weapon Master for this. Yeah, like that. And then... You don't have a ton of movement left, unfortunately. You can Misty Step, though. Will you be able to throw it off the cliff from there? That's the question. Yep. Wonderful. Alright, and before I forget, let's turn Great Weapon Master back on. In fact, is there a way that I can do this? Yes, so now I can just toggle it on and off with one. Perfect. Right, and this is not moving. Oh, because it's constricting. I mean, it constricted Karlach, but Karlach's been able to move. Interesting. Alright, well, let's save some of your spell slots. Don't want to exhaust you before we get to the mausoleum. Right. Ooh, good crit. And let's just move you a little bit.
Nothing important is ever easy. Done.
That went well, I would say.
Break.
And there's a chest up here.
Oh, I could go for a good meal. Come on!
I think we could actually go for that short rest that I promised and then forgot to do. Because Karlach is a bit hurt due to not raging. Whoops.
These lands may not be... No matter. She wishes for Ketheric Thorn to be punished. Her darkness was a blessing offered before he betrayed her. She can redirect her powers elsewhere once he is cast down.
I did not mean to talk to you. Right, some more of those tentacles.
Nice little nap.
Step.
There's a camp up there. Oh, and I'm stuck in Shadow Curse vines. Because of course I am. Ow, that hurt a little bit. Okay, failed a survival check.
That's
Ooh,
curious.
dirt mound. Won't say no to a little bit more gold. Karlach. That looks locked. Don't ask how I can tell from this distance. Maybe it has like a great big padlock on it or something.
Open up.
That was just barely a success.
No one stopped me yet. Walk in death.
Calm down, Rav. Well, this is an interesting sight.
Where lies your guilt?
The waning moon.
I've met few who can commune with the dead. I actually am one who can myself.
And I have met few who stand so tall and fearless in the face of the unknown. Be on your way, brave soul. A fair point. Perhaps this one could assist us. The murdered lie silent. The raven asks, will you be their voice?
Speak plainly, what are you talking about?
Forgive me. It has been some time since I spoke to another. This woman tended a bar where she took her patrons, her friends, into her confidence. Promised their secrets were safe with her. Yet she turned their words into knives and stabbed them in the back. They died because of her. And to this day, her victims lie unavenged.
I doubt you're out here of the, I doubt you're here out of the goodness of your heart.
I have no heart. I seek a record of this one's crimes, written in her own hand. Through it, I can summon her spirit and force her to face trial for her crimes.
That's some powerful magic. How do you do it? Can you show me?
Such spells are ancient secrets and closely guarded. But I could be convinced to share them with an ally. Your soul sparks with justice, with fortitude. This is your chance to bring a murderer to justice, to avenge her victims. Will you take it?
Sure. What must I do then?
I thank you, as do those who died by her words. Go to the distillery, the one she calls the Waning Moon. Find the ledger and bring it to me.
Don't we already have that ledger, actually?
I should speak up.
Burden of Time Aura. Beasts and humanoids have disadvantage on saving throws, while within 10 feet of this creature. Elves are unaffected by this temporal magic. Interesting. Level 6 Shade Archai. These elves were transformed by the Shadowfell until nothing remained but a mournful, joyless existence between life and death. Interesting. You do have the Fey ancestry of elves. Misty Presence. After taking this damage, this character may turn invisible. Immune to necrotic. A Gloomweaver. There's a lot of weird going on here. I've never actually looked closely at his character sheet until now.
The air stirs in trepidation. You have the ledger.
And tell me why you want it first, really.
To punish a murderer. If that is not enough, leave. I have no time for those lacking commitment.
And how do you know I have the ledger? And more importantly, how did you only just figure out that I have it?
The Raven always knows.
Okay then. Here, take it, I guess.
We have it. Her lies, her guilt. Madeline reported her friends to a dark justiciar and fled when they were butchered.
Yes, I read it.
She flees no more. I will be the conduit for Madeline's spirit. I will force her to face trial, and you will be the judge. Make her beg. Make her suffer.
Let's see what she has to say first. Let's treat this as a trial of sorts.
Careful, for a serpent in life is a serpent in death. Witness.
You said I was gonna be punished. That you'd be the judge. But I didn't mean to hurt anyone.
I have to admit, I don't know what I was expecting going into this, but this was definitely not it. Out of character, though, I did expect this. Blood taints all our hands in ways we never predict.
But this wasn't supposed to happen. I swear! I said it didn't mean nothing. That Ben and Mark were just drunk and whining. The Dark Justicia promised she was gonna chat with him. She promised!
If it was drunk complaining, why did you report them?
The Dark Justiciar said to report everything, big or small. She ain't the type you say no to. She gave him a dagger each and told him to press it against their stomachs on the count of 3, to start stabbing and not stop till she said so. She never said stop. I'd do anything to take it back. Anything.
It's people like you that are the reason why the Dark Justiciars had so much power. That fear that the Justiciar instilled upon you that urged you to report your friends for drunken complaining. If you were maybe less of a coward, they would still be alive. Yeah, considering that this is a temporary possession sort of a deal, let's try friends. Ah, oh, so close to a 30. So close.
You're right. I'm a killer. A monster. I should have died instead.
Glorious. Look, my hand still shakes. You broke her most thoroughly. Well done.
Are you getting off to this? Yeah, this was just a perverted fantasy of yours, wasn't it?
Perhaps. But we both got what we wanted, didn't we? You have done well. Her pain and anguish were sublime. I will treasure it.
Here, for your services. However, a friendly warning. Be careful, or you may be the next murderer I bring to justice.
26 gold. In Raven Gloves. Summon Quoth the Raven. Summon a Raven Familiar that can blind enemies with its beak. When a hostile creature kills the Raven Familiar, they must succeed a dex saving throw or become ensnared. It's a 3rd level spell, interestingly. So I wonder how many hit points that Raven would have. But probably not going to really use that, I don't think. Out of curiosity.
The corpse does not stir. It will answer no more questions.
Okay, yeah, so he did, like, exhaust it with Speak with Dead. That's an interesting little detail. Alright, and there's a locked chest right here as well.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Lockpick it,
Should
please.
do.
Yep, that's good. These both can just go to me.
All's well that ends. Oh, not as bad as it could have.
Alright, well, I think we've got pretty much all there is to see around here. Well, out of character, I do know that there's a bit more to see, but I don't really want to go and see the things that are left. So, let's head toward the mausoleum. The in-character reason for doing that, of course, is wanting to just see what else is in the shadows, see if there's anything that could help us in this endeavor. And instead we found a weird fetish person. I mean, shouldn't kink shame, but it was causing some harm to the deceased. Ooh, Scroll of Fly could be useful. You know what's funny? I'm talking about causing harm to the deceased whilst robbing graves. To be fair, the ritual that we just took part in caused more direct harm than looking through graves. That's rotten. As is that. Okay. Let's just head into the mausoleum for real this time.
Sigils. Attempts to restrain Lady Shah's power, perhaps. Failed attempts.
Yeah, judging by the way that the doors blasted open like that. You know, come to think of it, Raphael did tell us that he was acquainted with the monstrosity that's in here. And the fact that in the note that we found in the...
Zirel, Minthara, whoever you are, leave. I shall carry out General Form's will alone.
The note we found in the Masons Guild implied that a deal was made with the devil. I wonder if that's related.
Not wanted, not needed. Leave.
Okay, plaque.
Here lies Melodia Thorm, beloved wife and mother. E Amiel Telere Manon here.
Diary of Ketherick, Volume 1. A journal spanning years, beginning with the birth of a child and ending with what appears, I guess that is meant to say, to be a series of dateless tragedies. How can she be gone? Where'd she go? This moon maiden cannot be so unfeeling, so cruel. Not toward her most devout servant, not after Melodia. I don't know why I inserted fair there. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. I won't survive it. That much I know. Forgetting is the only possibility. The embrace of oblivion. The reprieve of nothingness. It would not be possible for a man to survive knowing what he knows, knowing what can be lost. Shara understands that. Hers is the only mercy I can comprehend. My mind is full of holes, yet not enough. The emptiness, the time, the nothingness. And I still remember. Still I remember it all. There is no mercy in this beating heart. There is no mercy in life after all. So yes, he was grieving quite heavily, it would seem. Well, let's back out to the graveyard. Oops. Let's see here.
Bones everywhere. Someone's been engaging in dark rituals here.
Indeed.
I'll give it a shot.
Journal of Ketherick, Volume 2. Forgetting evades me in this infinite darkness. Balthazar is my own source of my bear's comfort, or of the bear's comfort. The thought that perhaps she might be brought back to me. If oblivion can fail, what defense have we against death? None except its mastery. Balthazar's words never felt more promising. Balthazar is a necromancer. If you want someone who's dead brought back to you, I don't think that's the way. Because I don't think they'll be brought back to you in the way that you would hope.
That's Merkel's symbol. I suppose a mausoleum's a fitting place for the Lord of the Dead.
Indeed. Also, I just remembered
Wits
something.
and blades, always sharp.
You do have Animate Dead. Although you only have 1 3rd-level spell slot left, so you know what? I'm not going to do it. Because this place, you don't need a corpse to summon a skeleton if you want.
Mind never quiet.
Pile of books. Nothing in there. Despite it clearly being a pile of books. Diary of Ketheric Thorm, Volume 3. Melodia would understand if she knew my aim. She, too, I believe, would have turned to Merkel under such conditions as these. Our darling will live again. What kind of man would I be if I didn't raise the world entire for her sake? So was it Balthazar that turned him to Merkel then? I guess that makes sense, since Balthazar's a necromancer.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
So Balthazar promised to bring someone back. If not Melodia, because Melodia is mentioned in this journal. It's his child that's being brought back. Balthazar promised to bring the child back if he swore fealty to Merkel. Stained book. A small note is squeezed into the margins of the tome detailing necromantic rituals. General Thorm's orders were clear. In order to find what lies beyond the mausoleum, one must walk in his own footsteps, deed by deed, from splendor to tragedy to infamy, as he put it. Okay, then. You know what? I'm going to take that book, because that seems like a clue.
More pockets.
It's good to hold on to in case I need it.
What's inside?
Ah, that's locked. Karlach, do your
Shouldn't be
thing.
too hard.
Right. Add some guidance. Yep, good. Vivacious Cloak. Arcane Vivaciousness. Gain 8 temporary hit points after casting a spell while in melee. Could be kind of useful for me. Although I'm not entirely sure it is. Do you have a cloak? You do. I feel like it's a bit more useful for Shadowheart here, because this cloak's very good for me. And she does occasionally cast whilst in melee. Do we actually have the die that we've been using for you on us? I think Astarion might still have it. Because it is Astarion stuff.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Oh well, that cape actually kind of goes with your outfit already.
This way before.
Temple map.
Let's see.
A hand-drawn map that shows the Gauntlet of Shar. Its labyrinthian tangle of chambers and passageways stretch across multiple levels, with a vast statue of Shar dominating the central hall. Here and there are sides written in a jagged, spidery hand, Balthazar's explanatory notes. Intact wing, proving grounds. Ruined wing, something present there. Strange sounds reported. Rats? Why so many damnable rats?
Looks like there's a temple under this place. And something deadly sealed inside it.
Yes, as Raphael pointed out to us.
An open
There's
tomb.
more to this place.
Empty.
Sure, it looks like a trap.
Ominous in the slightest.
Sosun Elg Oloth.
Isabel's grave.
Sosun Elg
Before
Oloth.
Ketheric wrenched her back into the land of the living.
So this is Isabel's grave, then. So Isabel is a child of Ketheric. That would explain why, 1, this is open, and 2, in her diary, she did mention she felt this filth inside of her. Perhaps a side effect of Balthazar bringing her back. Interesting. I guess he succeeded then. Right, so that note was splendor to tragedy to infamy, I believe. Moonrise Towers, grief in general. Moonrise Towers, I suspect, is the splendor. I don't think we have to worry about these unless we fail the puzzle. And then tragedy would be grief. Then infamy as the general.
Nothing. It must have been disarmed.
Yep. Also, just to make clear, this is supposed to have a second line to it. It has the Latin bit, and then it says like something. It says something like "Here lies Isabel Thorne," etc., etc. And then Karlach commented on it there. So I think that's a little bit of a bug with the latest patch that doesn't say the second line. But at least Karlach clarified what we are looking at, so that reveal isn't ruined.
Where will it bring us, though?
Yes, I suppose we shall see. I guess into the temple proper. Gauntlet of Shar. Don't think there's actually anything up there. No cursed stone left unturned. I'm assuming that's for exploring all of the important areas in this place. Explore each key area of the Shadow Cursed land. So yes, that confirms that we really haven't missed anything important.
Look, Sharon. Beautiful, but terrifying.
Shar, singer of eternal night, protector of the lost and forgotten. Cross from light into darkness. Give your life to the shadows. Offer your pain to Shar's embrace. Hear the night song.
The night song? Interesting. Now that is a lead that went cold quite a while ago. Wonder if that's the relic we are looking for in here.
The answer lies in darkness.
Shar's warriors must not be caught, must not be tricked. Only loss awaits the unworthy.
A voice. Is that Shar herself who speaks?
This place is called the Gauntlet of Shar. I guess this is some sort of proving grounds. Now, I'm going to do something a little bit metagamey, but it's solely out of curiosity. If this does work, I will do the puzzle proper as well, I promise, but I wonder if there's a way to cheese this if you know the solution. Yes!
Child, follow my voice and prove your worth.
Okay. So yeah, if you walk into the runes, they will blast you back, and there's an invisible circle of runes around that you have to reveal somehow. And that is the path that is revealed to go through it. So I was wondering if that would work. That's really funny.
Just as I expected.
Honestly, I'm not too gutted about having cheesed it either, because those runes are really annoying to deal with, because they just blast you back. They don't even hurt, they just blast you back, and your party members will constantly walk into it unless you ungroup. So yeah, really annoying. Okay. Lever. So yes, the intended solution is you pull this lever, it lowers these, and then you turn them off. Yeah, sorry to get a bit metagamey, I was just curious. Also, I don't think it's metagamey to jump over these, even though I'm not seeing them, because they are visible, clearly. It even lets you disarm them without even seeing them. Okay, and there's a sarcophagus up here. As well as what looks like a breach in the wall and a way down.
In darkness, beauty is equal and wealth unseen.
I guess there is something comforting about that. You can see why it would be found persuasive by some of the people who do follow Shar's teachings. That death is a great equalizer. None are going to be superior to others in death.
Best avoid that trap.
Okay, well this sarcophagus is missing its lid and doesn't have anything in it. So yeah, with all these down, you could just simply extinguish them. And then it would reveal the circles. Shar's thing is like darkness, etc., and that's the clue that you're supposed to use to figure this out. But I cheesed it. Also, in case you're wondering, because Ray of Frost can extinguish fires, if you do that with these still up, it does not work. At least it didn't work before the last patch. I don't know if they fixed that. But then you'd have to lower them, light them, and unlight them. Believe me, I've tried the Ray of Frost before as well. We have another sarcophagus, and this seems a lot more ruined.
The rain of night comes in 1,000 falling leaves.
Okay, that one was a little bit less relatable. Right, well, let's proceed. Why don't we?
Hot foot, place is trapped.
I am very aware already, Karlach. Right, so this must be the Gauntlet of Shar proper, but we're going to have to explore it next time. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.